Hey y'all, it's your girl Gigi Waters coming to you in a little bit of a different format, but let's see if we can get a quickie in real quick. This is a new deck review of the Shaman Dream Oracle. This deck is by Gina Della Grotilia. Sorry if I messed that up. But yo, we're going to hop right into this so you guys can see that the main card's coming up. And I did calibrate this deck for about a week before I did this first read. So it is really tapped in to my energy specifically. And I usually like to do that on my first. So yeah, we're going to be nosy in my business. Ew. Okay, sorry. All right, so the first card out was Straddling Worlds. Second card was Root Girl. And the last card was Skywriting. Straddling Worlds, card number 52, breaks down to 7. To me, I equate that back to the major arcana. Chariot card, we have movement. And this specifies that from here on out that you are going to be moving between different dimensions, not only the 3D, but the higher realms, because we have work to do. Second card out was Root Girl, the disowned self, card 46. Equals 10, breaks down to 1. So the end of this disowned self and coming into the new person that you are, using all of those challenges and perceived bad things to bring you into this new self. The last card is Skywriting, the Fates, and this card is card 49, which breaks down to for the Emperor. And so for me, it was, we are going into this new world. Ending a chapter of that person, and we're stepping into the fate. Just a little bit on the cards. Definitely check out the guide when you first get a book. I've included those in the read so you can dig into those a little bit more. But I'm going to hop into the rest of the read, which was followed up by... Why am I drawing a blank right now? The first spread were Toil and Labor, Message of Concern and Thought. And as I got into these cards and broke them down, the Toil and Labor, card 38 breaks down to 11, which to me is kind of like this union. That was confirmed by the Four Wands, which came out in the Let's Investigate deck by Daisy Ortiz. I've been messing up Aries. I'd be messing up her name. I apologize, good sis. The Professional High Priestess deck, okay? But that was confirmed by her deck with the Four Wands. The next card out was a Message of Concern, card number 14, which breaks down into my mind in regards to some union or organization, organized thing. It was confirmed by the Six of Swords, which came out. Speaking of higher guidance, there's a message of concern about this higher guidance that comes through on the next Kipper card, which is the Thought card. Card number 16 breaks down to 7. Again, movement. So thoughts, they have the female figure in the background that this gentleman is thinking about, and the card that came out to confirm this was the Sun. And really the enlightenment. So this man in this read is thinking of the enlightenment provided by this female character. She is the sun to his life. And we always like to say it is the happiest card in tarot, right? All right. Well, so that's the first storyline with the Kipper deck, because like I said, Kipper always sets the scene for what we're working with. So the second part of this story is the Great Fortune, the Child card, and then followed up by the Wealthy Man. So Great Fortune was confirmed by the Five of Pentacles, that this person is recovering from a loss of the child, which is the next card out, that basically was not his. It is a King of Sword energy. I am feeling that he's either a clear thinker, lawyer-like professional man, or he's an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And this person is a wealthy man. That was confirmed by the Two of Cups that came out, because these two are really in love. So while this man in the story, or this character in the story, is recovering from a great loss of a child that he found out is not his, the person who is the father of this child, truly, these individuals are in love, right? So the next storyline that comes out is the mature female, the privileged lady, and the main man. And as soon as this came out, and because this has been calibrating a week to my energy, to me, I was like, oh, we still making choices out here. We still don't know what we want to do. And, I had to check my attitude and pull my energy out because, hey, this read might be for the collective and not me. So the mature woman was confirmed by the Nine of Wands, and several forms of evidence, or some evidence, has come out about this mature woman. This is card number 6. And to me, I felt like this was the lover to this Two of Cups. So, boop. The next card out is the Privileged Lady. Card number 12 breaks down to the Empress when I break them down. That card was confirmed by the Justice card. So this Privileged Lady is finally getting justice. And you see the scales in the card, and the sword often reminds me of who? The Queen of Swords, or some Libra energy is up in here. The final card that came out in this read was the main male, card number 1, who is our magician, our main man. And the card that came out to clarify that was the Ten of Wands. And to me, the Ten of Wands here represented a fire sign that was done. So that was the storylines that were provided by Kipper. I went ahead and tightened up this read with a final pull from the Romance Oracles, and what came out was honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday times together. This could be the one, and it is confirmed by a soulmate. So this beautiful read came all the way back around to circle about the first card, which was the toil and labor of this Four of Wands. Like, it was gonna be hard work to get here, y'all, but we here. Hey y'all, hey, we here at the end. I hope y'all enjoyed this mini read. It didn't take up too much time. We got in and out. If you like this style of read, go ahead and hit like, share, you know my thing. Like and subscribe if you feeling my vibe. It's your girl Gigi Waters. I hope y'all have a good day because you decided to. Drink your water. See you next time. Hey y'all, if y'all stuck around for the end, I'm going to go ahead and include the reading information from out the book on this Shaman dream deck. Stay tuned. Straddling Worlds, card 52. Being comfortable in two states, wandering between realms, reinvention. When the Straddling World card shows up, it's an invitation to get used to living with one foot in your old world and one foot in the new. There's no way going back to the way things once were, and what will be is not yet fully here. You must find the delicate balance that can bring you delight as you relish the past and all your memories, along with awe as you glimpse the astonishing and exciting future. Do not wait for applause. Move on quietly, humble, invisible to others. This card brings an invitation to begin not only a new chapter, but a new book in your life. Do not break the news to anyone. Let people be surprised as you are reinventing yourself. Make sure you are not just a slightly improved and more polished version of a dated and obsolete you. Birth yourself into something original. Do not feel like you have to explain yourself or be understood by anyone. Become a mystery, even to yourself. Gaze into the mirror one morning and be pleasantly surprised. Straddling Worlds invites you to become a true wizard, not one who performs magic tricks, but one who has mastered the dance between the visible and the invisible worlds, between the realms of form and formlessness. You are the birther of new ideals, of original and sustainable ways of being in the world. Root Girl, card 46. The disowned self, hidden beauty, and the need for acceptance and love. Root Girl sits shivering, unclean, and naked at the base of the tree of the self. She is unloved, unwanted, and shunned for her deformities. She has no home, but is safe burrowing underground to dwell near the deepest roots of this sacred tree. Who is she to you? Could this urchin be one part of you that, reintegrated, can lead you to wholeness and true purpose? This is a part of you, the embodiment of a deeply flawed perception of your failures, manifesting as guilt and shame. When you project envy onto others, or any emotion or instinct that you've learned to repress or deem unnatural, it's this homeless child self crying for attention, acceptance, and love. You want to lash out, ignore it, push it aside, all the while refusing to acknowledge this ugly quality as belonging to you. Ah, but if you would only look into the root girl's eyes and see the beauty and the unmet need, your unmet need, you would realize that this part of you asks for your compassion and understanding. This part of you was born when you were wounded and were conditioned to believe you're not whole, that your expression of self is somehow too much or too little. You may have even inherited this creature from your ancestors. However it was this child's self came to be curled up at the root of this sacred tree, self, it's time to welcome her into your heart. When you do, everything you've been searching for becomes illuminated, and your path lights up with renewed purpose. When you come to love Root Girl and claim her as your own, accepting her and your humanity, she is transformed just as you are. Then all manners of magic begin to arrive in abundant form. Look for the beauty. Skywriting, card 49. The fates, that which we cannot change, non-judgment. It is written in the sky that you have a destiny. You are being invited to explore certain aspects of your life, unique to you and you alone. That does not mean that your path will be easy, paved with gold and littered with diamonds. Nor does this predict that your journey will be treacherous. It is just your path, with parts that cannot be changed and must be radically accepted as they are. In this way, whatever you are faced with, every single aspect of your life is perfect in its imperfection. Not good or bad, neither inflow nor blocked, this nor that. See your life as a series of opportunities rather than an obstacle course. Once you master the skill of non-judgment, you open to the power of curiosity, unencumbered by the burdens of yesterday's fear, as you look ahead into the potential of the future. Yes, you still need to be brave. Right now, you are facing a critical moment in time with an opportunity to meet your fate. A choice point where you expand your influence and your capacity for abundance, love, and purposeful action. Now is the moment to leap into it, whether it be a heart connection, a call to creativity, or a new identity in your work or another area of your life. With all your heart and soul. Your success is surely written in the stars. In order to bring your destiny to fruition, you must jump into the adventure with both feet and do your part.